Hello, my wonderful friends. Welcome back to Crafty Butterfly Fairies. Let me just start with my disclaimer. So, this video is only intended for adult crafters. It is not intended for children. So, if you are a child, I will ask that you please stop watching. So, hello, guys. And as you can see by the title, I decided to do a loaded envelope base for beginners. I see that a lot of beginners have questions about how to do how to make a loaded envelope. So basically the base of it. And I just wanted to make this video and come out with a few simple ideas that how you can create a the base for a loaded envelope. Now, we do call it a loaded envelope or loaded bag, even though they're not envelopes. Let me just get started. And so for this, you will need your glue. So liquid glue, any liquid glue will do, and some double-sided tape, and you can keep a hand. You can keep the scissors at hand just in case we need that. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to start by saying that you can use a 6x6 piece of paper. So you can use a 6x6 piece of paper, design paper, or just regular plain cardstock. So I'm going to show you a 6x6, and I'm also going to show you, this is a 12x12, and then I'm also going to show you some ideas with these bags. And my thing is a little low, so let me just put this a little bit taller, guys, because it's not really showing everything. I should have prepared this, but give me a minute. I think it's the other way up. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'll try my best to get everything in the camera. So, okay, so let's start with the 6x6. So there's no measurement for this. As I said before, all you need is the 6x6 piece of paper, and I'm just going to use this. This is just some scrap. And so what you're going to do is you're going to fold it, and you're going to overlap it just about maybe 1/4 of an inch. And you can see that by the end over here, that's what I use. And you make sure that everything is aligned, and just kind of overlap it about 1/4 of an inch. And then you hold it and you score it. You score it, or you just kind of, do what I'm doing. I don't have my bone folder near. Wait, take that back. I think it's right here. Okay, so we're just going to fold this just like this. There we go. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to add glue. Just a small strip along this line, along right here, and along right here. Okay, so I'm gonna do this real quick because I do want to show you the 12x12, which is basically the same exact thing. And this is not my own creation. I did see this on a YouTube video like a long time ago. I do not know the name of the person that I saw it, but it stuck into my head because it's really simple to create. It's not much measuring, and all you need basically is just a piece of paper, some glue, and that's it. You don't even need the bone folder, but I just like to varnish everything. And so there we go. And then you're going to have this little this little tunnel right here, as you can see. You want to make sure you don't put glue inside there. You don't want to glue this together. So once this is glued, what you're going to do is you're going to fold it. And this is where you're going to make your second pocket for your little, for your loaded envelope. So this is where you're going to make your second pocket. My camera is not really focusing right now. I don't know why, my friends. Let's see if it's my lighting. Okay, so here we go. And then you're just going to varnish it. Just gonna varnish it, and see, you already have your cute little, this could be like a little mini loaded envelope. You see it right there. And so what you do on this part here is you're just gonna glue this right here right up to the score line. You're gonna come up and you're gonna do it over here too, just a little bit like that, and then you're going to glue this down. The reason why you don't glue the whole thing is because you want the pocket to be a bit flexible. So if you were to glue the whole thing, then you just have it like really flat. But if you just glue the center, it will give you some more, it will give you some flexibility to the pocket. So there you go. This is a little mini, very quick and simple. And this measures not even 3. So it would be 3 3/4 by not even like 1/8 of an inch. So 3 3/4 like this, and not even 3 inches this way. So this is really a mini. And so the same basic steps that I showed you to do this, you will do with the 12 by 12. So again, I have the 12 by 12 right here. This is just a scrap paper. See, it's a 12 by 12. I'm sorry. My camera should have put the legs longer. But it's too late now. So what I'm going to do is exactly the same thing. So I am going to... Oh, and I rounded those corners. I don't know why. Like I said, this is just a scrap of paper that I had laying around. So I'm going to overlap it 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to make sure everything is nice and even at the bottom, just like that, and then I'm going to hold this here, and then I'll just fold it all the way up. Let me just see if I did this. I think I did it more than 1/4 of an inch up there. But you can make it as wide as you want, you know. So I think this one I did maybe 1 inch instead of 1/4 of an inch. But basically it's the same thing. So then you would just, again, open this up and glue right on the edge. Glue right on this edge. You close it up just like that. Make sure that you, furnish it really, like, flatten it really good. Just flatten it out really good. And then you would fold it. And then you would get the same. It's bigger. It's a lot bigger than the mini one I showed you guys. Because again, we're using a 12 by 12. So there we go. I didn't glue it because it's the same steps. So there you go. And then you would have this huge pocket there, and then an even bigger one on top. And so this is the base. It's very, very, very simple. No cutting, no measuring, no nothing. And as you can see, this is tiny. This could be like, look at how tiny it is. So this would be the 12 by 12, and this would be the 6 by 6. So that is super cute. I like that. And then with the bags, you can also use bags. So you can go to the store and pick up design bags, or you can pick up plain bags like these, colored bags, just like that. And with this is really, really simple as well. There's actually no measuring. So what I would do is I glue it right here. I glue this down. So you would just put some glue here on the bag, right up to that score line that it's already made on the bag. And then you would flatten it down. Make sure the bag is nice and flattened. There you go. And then you can fold it. And there you go. As you can see, you've already made a loaded bag. And then with this one, because you want this to be your pocket, you can only glue this on the sides, or you can use double-sided tape. I would use glue though, because with the double-sided tape, you may still get some tape and maybe things will get stuck to it. So I would and you just need a little bit right on the edges. Hope I'm in camera. Just like that, just on the edges. And you can also add a piece of decorative paper right here, you know. So if you close this, you know, you have the some decoration. And then the same paper that you would use here, you would use down there. So what I mean is, you could have put this as decoration, and then when you would make the pocket, you would also put like a little piece of decorative paper right on the edge right there. And so once this dries up, you have your pocket right there. You have a big gusset on the sides so that you have a lot of space in there to load up the bag. See that? And then the same thing you can do with this bag, which is a lot bigger than this one. So this would be like a kind of medium loaded bag, and then this would be like a larger one. So again, you would glue this down. You would put glue right here, right up to the score line. You glue this down. You make sure that you flatten the bag down as good as you can. And then again, you would put glue on the sides right here and right here. And then you would fold it up. You would fold it up, and like I said before, you could add some design paper. You could add design paper right there before gluing this down. And then you can also add design paper on the pocket just to give it a nice look. And again, you would have this pocket right here, and then you would have a really big, really big, deep pocket. So yeah, very, very simple ways to make a loaded bag or a loaded envelope. So here I have given you 4 different ideas. I hope that this helps. I know that Tamika, she is Scrap the World here on YouTube. She also has a different way of making. I think hers is about this size, but you would use just like regular paper, just regular cardstock. That's what you would use. And then you do have to measure and score with the one that she shows you, but it's very simple to follow. I will tell you because I have made hers. And this is the one that I have made. This is a little mini one. This is a very simple one that I showed you, but this is tinier, a little bit tinier than this one. And this one is my own creation. And as you can see, it has gussets on the sides, and then it has the little bag, the little pocket here and the little pocket there. So this one is one that I came up with. And by request, I will show a tutorial if anybody wants to learn how to do this little mini one here. But I hope that this helps you guys out a little bit, and you are able to create your first or your second or your third loaded bags. And I thank you so much for joining me today. Remember to give me a thumbs up and comment below. You're most welcome to subscribe if you are not. And thank you so much, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye-bye.